What's up, boys and girls? This is Lance White, and you are watching WGS-TV.
Welcome everyone to another installment of WGS-TV right here on YouTube.com/WrestleGamer. I'm Double B Billy Boudreaux, and if you guys remember back on my Raw review, I made a mention of the fact that GCW superstar Nick Bondage has a few, I guess, discrepancies against Chris Jericho. And well, now here on the line via Skype is GCW superstar Nick Bondage. Mr. Bondage, thank you very much for joining me on this video. How are you doing tonight?
Not doing too bad, Billy. How you doing?
I'm doing just fine. Now, you when we were on Skype during Monday Night Raw, like I said, you had a few little discrepancies, some issues that you had with Chris Jericho, and the reason I invited you here on this video is, I wanted you to voice your opinions to my viewers and subscribers here on YouTube.com/WrestleGamer, and see what their reactions would be to what you have to say.
Well, Billy, I mean, I spout off the mouth all the time about this person or that person or about this or that. You're gonna have to kind of refresh my memory because I could go on and on and on all night and all day about Chris Jericho. I mean, what were the particulars?
Well, you had, if I remember correctly, you had some issues about him not, being the same since his Y2J days, his Y2J era, and he's just not as good as he was when he was, like back in the WCW and the early WWE.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's just one issue out of many with as far as Chris Jericho goes. But my opinions about that were, nothing against Chris Jericho at all. I'm sure he's a great guy, a nice guy. He's kissing babies, shaking hands, whatever. But since his WCW days, I just feel his career and his personality has just fallen short, other than his initial debut as Y2J in the WWE, and up until, I would say, his feud with Triple H over Stephanie McMahon, he just kind of fizzled right out.
Really?
Kind of like a flat Pepsi that's been sitting out for 2 days.
Let me ask you this. When it comes to Chris Jericho and other WCW stars that went to the WWE, do you feel that the WWE just, saw them as amazing talent in the WCW, and when they brought them over, they just totally mishandled them?
Absolutely. I mean, but you had a bunch of tremendous talents that came over that could have been utilized with, WWE had the opportunity to split off into a couple of different brands and utilize all of these talents. Let me just go ahead and name a few real quick. Perry Saturn, of course, Chris Benoit, and Dean Malenko, and Rey Mysterio, and all those guys that came over. Now, some of them were utilized properly, don't get me wrong, but it was a tremendous opportunity for WWE to split off its organization into for those comic book lovers out there, a multiverse, so to speak, for the WWE, and where these talents could have been utilized, and Vince could have even further monopolized the wrestling business, dare I say that, but it was an opportunity for him to do that, and then, on the flip side of that coin, it would have given fans of wrestling more product to look at, and a variety. And then all of these acquisitions that he made, tremendous talent that came over, could have been utilized properly. Instead, he handpicked maybe as many talents as I can count on 2 hands. You're going to make it, everybody else gets swept under the rug. Or the ones that did make it, I'm going to use you up till the proverbial towel goes dry and then cast you out. As if he has some kind of garden of
let me ask you this, since we're still on the subject of Chris Jericho, how would you compare and contrast Jericho in WCW to the Jericho that we see today in the WWE?
Two completely different people. out of his pocket. And today, now, he's very predictable. He's overrated. He's not up to par with the pushes that he gets. And, you see it as well as I do, whether it's promos or in-ring work or, heated feuds. It's botch after botch after botch. And there's tons of YouTube videos out there that, are exposing the wrestling business. And YPJ is, Chris Jericho is one of the guys that has the most videos exposing, things about the wrestling business.
Yep. Yep. Any final thoughts you would like to make on this video here, Mr. Bondage?
Yeah, Jericho, if you're listening, give it up, buddy. Retire. Just stay touring with Fozzy.
Well, if you guys have any responses you would like to make towards Mr. Bondage's statements and opinions about Chris Jericho, and or the thoughts about the misuse of WCW talents in the WWE, one of the two ways to do it. Leave your comments in the comment section below, or in a video response detailing your thoughts on what Mr. Bondage had to say, and or your thoughts on the misuse of WCW talents in the WWE. Don't forget to also like and favorite this video, and if you have any questions, be sure you visit my Formspring page, formspring.me/TheWrestleGamer. And also, if you haven't yet, please subscribe to youtube.com/WrestleGamer. When we get up to 1,000 subscribers, that's when we'll have the first ever WGS-TV DVD giveaway, but it only happens at 1,000 subscribers. So with that being said, I'm Double B Billy Boudreaux for GCW superstar Nick Bondage saying thank you very much for watching.
GCW, Gulf Coast Wrestling, where the bad boys play.
Gulf Coast Wrestling of Louisiana proudly presents Ring of Fire at the New Iberia City Park and Rec Center in New Iberia, Louisiana, Friday, June 22nd, and Cajun Carnage at the American Legion Hall in Abbeville, Louisiana, Saturday, June 23rd. Come out and watch your GCW superstars put it all on the line as we bring the most intense, most high-impact wrestling that we have to offer. Those on the card, Kid Crash, as well as the one and only Green Man, Ronald A. Mikey Boudreaux, Flip Wolfman Jackson. Another on the line here is the Big Mother Trucker himself, Trucker Jones, Big John Steele, the GCW Abbeville Tag Team Champions, High Definition, as well as the Heavyweight Champion, The Rocket. Also featuring former WWE superstar and diva, the female fighting phenom Jazz, and Red Dog Rodney Mack. That's right, folks, come out to Abbeville and New Iberia, June 22nd and 23rd, as we bring you some of the most intense wrestling here in South Louisiana. Now, tickets are on sale in both locations. For the Iberia show, GCW-GulfCoastWrestling.com, then click the tickets icon. And for the Abbeville show, call 772-8010, 517-6548, and 517-0823. Once again, folks, this is a double weekend, Friday and Saturday, June 22nd and 23rd, New Iberia and Abbeville, Ring of Fire, Cajun Carnage. You do not want to miss this, folks. You have every opportunity, so get your tickets now. This is action. This is adrenaline. This is GCW.